And recently his right eye's been acting up as well, but we're doing everything we can to help support him and make sure he's not in pain or anything. He is an older bat here. He is in his early 20s. He's a good boy. I love him so much. He's one of my favorite boys in this habitat here. We will handle them sometimes for medical necessity reasons, and the keepers are trained on how to do so. We'll also wear welding gloves. The oldest boy in the conservancy here. I don't know about the oldest boy, but I know the oldest bat, her name is Lucy, and she's estimated to be between 34 to 38 years old. Can you not insert a tube for it to drain? That would cause a whole lot of damage to the eye. Trust me, we're doing everything we can with the communication of our vets here at Luby to be able to make sure Crimson's getting the best care just like every other bat. There's a whole lot of work that goes into medical care for bats since they are such a unique animal as well. What's your favorite kind of bat? I really like gray long-eared bats, but common pipistrelles are super amazing as well. He is a fruit bat, yes. He's eating a bit of banana right now. They can fly really far. They can fly, oh, I believe there's one group of bats that flies like at least 30 miles a night to help them find food. Which is, again, bats are suffering a whole lot from habitat loss and fragmentation, which causes them to every year fly a little bit further to help them find food. There's a little bit less than 170 bats here at Luby. Yep, only flying mammals are the only mammals that can truly fly. There are some mammals that are able to glide, like sugar gliders and squirrels, but these are the only truly flying mammals. One more question, is that bat not nocturnal? So these bats here are crepuscular, meaning they're most active at dawn and dusk. Don't get me wrong, they definitely do like to party at night, but their most active times are dawn and dusk. How are you not scared of that bat? I've worked around Crimson here for a little while, ever since I started here. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm really aware of the bats and their personalities. And as a zookeeper, you need to be really aware of animal behavior and where the animals are at all times. I definitely have a respect for distance that I need to keep from them. Why wouldn't a leather patch not help for holes in their wings? So the bats, as prey animals, they probably would rip off that patch and that would be pretty bad for them. So we don't really do anything like that. It's really interesting when you're working with wild animals. With dogs, maybe you can help them out with prosthetics and that kind of thing. But when you're working with wild animals, especially like bats, they are very sensitive to that kind of stuff. So they mostly just hang. They don't really walk in the way that you and I might think about walking, but they can hang and like kind of climb around upside down. Their version of walking. Do they ever drop their food? Oh, absolutely, all the time. Oh, your blanket's in the way. You don't really seem to mind though. It might feel nice. There's a breeze right now. Does he shower? No. And again, we're here in Gainesville, Florida. How does he know where to move with being blind? So many bats will also have like best friends. They are incredibly social animals. Some of them will develop best friends. They can also remember the keepers that take care of them. And a lot of times they'll have like friends that will help guide them around. Oh, wait. Very nice. I hope I did that fast enough. Anyways, they have like friends that'll help them walk around. They're also pretty good with like their tactile senses. So sometimes if I see them a little bit confused, they'll kind of like put their nose first. Especially if they're trying to go into the night house over there. They'll be really careful about going in. They'll kind of like trying to feel it with their nose. It's really interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about veterinarian practice. Yes, trust me, we are bat experts here. We're pretty well educated on how to be able to take care of these guys. Don't worry. Crimson's very well loved. I love him very much, and we do our best to take great care of him. Let bro sleep. He's snacking right now. He wouldn't be asleep anyways. He's eating a little bit of banana. How does he clean himself? So they have those like serrated tongues, kind of like cats do, and they'll groom themselves like that. They'll also groom about as much as a cat does. And thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Again, we are a nonprofit here in Florida, so it's pretty nice. Those donations will go directly towards me buying some more bananas for Crimson here. And again, no, I don't pet the bats here. They don't want to be pet. Trust me, they are still wild animals at heart, and they don't want to be pet. It's also Florida Fish and Wildlife standard that we do not pet the bats. Oh. That's kind of like the George Lopez show, but documentary about fox bats. That's pretty interesting. Did you learn anything cool from the documentary? Have you ever encountered a friendly bat that loves being around people? Nope, they more so just tolerate my existence. They have valves in their circulatory system that keep the blood from pooling at their heads. Well, that's boring. In reference to what? What's on the banana? Looks like there's a little bit of kale and carrot pieces on that banana there. Let's see. Sorry if I'm missing any questions here.